Okay, so I recorded this last night, but I wanted to record it here now, just because, and also for so you guys can hear one of the things that I was going to talk about. Holy shit! You hear how quiet my car is? Yeah, it's because I got the muffler fixed. I got my steering rods replaced. I got my axle replaced, or at least part of it that was broken. I don't know. I got that replaced. I got a sensor replaced. I don't have any lights on except for my gas light, which I put like $60 in it a few weeks ago, and I had to get gas yesterday, like $10. I just threw in because this one gas station is always like 30 cents more expensive, which I usually don't care about. Oh, I could save 8 cents if I go further to get gas. It was a thing that me and Sam always not argued about, but just like it was a disagreement of, Sam, we're not traveling another 4 miles to get gas 2 cents cheaper, because then you're wasting that gas, and that's just get it here and you're saving yourself time and basically spending the same amount of money. So I need to get gas. But anyway, so I got a lot of repairs done on my car, which was like $300 I didn't want to spend, but that's a lot cheaper than if I went and had like an actual if I went to somewhere that wasn't like a friend of mine. So I got a good deal on it, and I actually spent more than I would have had to, but I wanted to make sure he got paid fair amount for the work that he put in, because he's a good dude. And oh, please don't let me get into a car crash right here. It's a really dog shit turn that really doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm on my way back from therapy, and yesterday was an absolutely gorgeous day. It was like 56 degrees, which we've been, up until this point, we've been having anywhere between like 3 degrees and 15 degrees has been pretty average for the past like month and a half, which is not as bad as it has been. We went negative a couple times, but I think last year we went negative a good handful of times, which is why I burned all but 2 logs of my firewood between last year and this year. So it was really nice yesterday. If you didn't see on the Bunny channel, Lincoln Bunnies, should be on this main channel. It should be in the other channels of mine section. Come on, dude. Take the slowest turn in the world. Fucking veteran plate. Never knows how to turn. Thank you for your service, but good lord. No more license for you. I took the bunnies for a walk. I actually put them in their little like plastic dome backpack, and took them both for separate walks each, because I can't fit them both in there. That'd be inhumane. And I think for the most part they enjoyed it. I mean, Domino is shaking, but she shakes regardless because she's just so anxious and timid all the time, unless she's attacking me. So, but I took them both for a walk, and it was nice. I want to do that more often with them. I did get a stroller for free at the dump that I plan on putting the backpack on the stroller so I can push them along so they're not getting bumped around with every step that I take. Because that's one thing I noticed in the video when I was editing it, was like, oh, they're getting shaken around a little bit with my steps. So I want to put them in the fucking stroller in the backpack and see how that plays out. It's gonna look weird because I was wearing the backpack on my front chest most of the time, as opposed to my back chest. On my front, on my chest for most of the walk. So when cars drove by, I just had this big plastic turtle shell dome sticking out, and I'm rubbing it. It's just, there's like, what in the fuck is this? But I think with Domino inside, when the car passed, they could see her because she's so bright. So I think they could see her and be like, oh, he has a bunny? But with BB in there, he's just such a shadow with the sun glare that people are just like, this, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why is everybody turning? This is like the 4th fucking stop I've had to make, because everyone keeps taking turns. Go away. Anyway, listen to how quiet my car is. If I was accelerating like that with my muffler before, it would have been like... Not even an exaggeration. No hyperbole. That's what my car would have sounded like exactly. I'm sure that looked awesome. But as far as updates go on other things, well, one, I am very excited for the weather to get nicer. This week is supposed to be 40 to 55 degrees in that range, which will be fucking sick. But it's obviously, this is the fake spring, so I'm sure the week after is going to be 10 degrees or some shit. We're going to get a nor'easter like last year. but I cannot wait. I really, really want to make the effort. And I always say this, and last year I did decently at it, but I do want to go on a hike again. I want to go on a bunch of hikes, make some vlogs doing that. Either I'm by myself or take Dylan and Nin, my sister, my other brother, a friend, or something like that. I want to go on hikes, and I want to get out and do more stuff this spring and summer. Go to the park and play catch, go hang out with people that I can, go to the ocean, go to the zoo, whatever. I want to make that effort to do that shit, and I'm going to. I swear my left ass cheek, I'm going to. As far as channel updates go, I've been, as you might have seen, I've been posting more like solo play, gameplay commentaries of just like silly shit, me playing games. And while I don't quite have my solo commentary back yet, my videos haven't been that funny, I've been relying on some editing to do. It feels so unnatural. I got so used to doing like the streams with Dylan, Nin, and Jake. I got so used to that style of my response comedy, and I still feel like that's my best comedy. That's where I'm the funniest, is when I'm going off of what somebody else says, and making more jokes out of it, and just like, whatever. I think that's when I'm the funniest, but I can say some real out-of-pocket shit when I'm just playing by myself that catches even me off guard. But what I did start to do, I spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours and 15 minutes roughly, I don't know why I said an hour and a half, of recording a Minecraft solo play series, where I'm doing it with mods on Java Minecraft. And I was recording that, and I got myself pretty well established in that first little chunk, and I recorded all that, and then I realized I recorded it in 2 files, so one file wouldn't be super big, and so in case there was some like audio drift or something, I could like cut that, let it render for a second, and then start recording again. So the second recording that I didn't save my audio, because I recorded in my own audio in Audacity, so I'd have 2 audio files, so I could balance audio a lot better, to avoid shitty audio balancing and mistakes that I get, especially if I'm recording files that long. It's impossible for me to make it sound good, and I don't want to have multiple episodes have shit audio because I fucked up my balancing, so I recorded it separately in 2 different audio events. But my Audacity file did not save for the second one, which is where which was the longer file, of course, which is where I was like building my house from nothing. So the entire second half of that had to get, basically, I think I sped it up by like 3,000% to reduce an hour and 35 minute file down to about 35 seconds. And then I just had to do like a rapid, just as I'm going through building the house, and then I had to record another little segment showing the house after and explaining what happened in that. So that kind of sucks. Bad way to start, but I'll do my due diligence to be a little bit better at that. But that is established. That video just needs to be rendered, and I'll be putting that up either today or tomorrow when you guys, well, not when you've seen this. I'm going to try to put this up like right when I get home, and then hopefully, I think I'll schedule it for tomorrow to start the series. I need to make a basic thumbnail too for it. But yeah, I've been wanting to play Minecraft again. It's been since I think of November of 23. I looked at it last night, since we put out the last like part from the Minecraft stream that we were doing, and we just didn't pick that back up. We played too much Minecraft in like a 1.5-year time span, so we got burnt out on it. But yeah, doing it by myself is going to be fun, and again, doing it with mods, and I'm going to be adding mods and taking away mods as I go, as I figure out what I want to have and what works. Yeah, so I'm doing that, and I know I haven't really streamed much recently. I haven't had anything I wanted to stream, like maybe some Marvel Rivals, but like by the time me and Jake go to play that, the game has gotten to the point now where we're only a couple months in, and people are already sweating their fucking asses off, and people have learned the game so much that lobbies are just generally more difficult now, and if I'm going to stream, I want to at least do something where I'm playing relatively decently, and I don't want to get hard fucked, and I don't want to get mad on stream. I want to have fun, so I haven't, wanted to load that up for streams lately, but yeah, and I will. It's just, oh well. Anyway, as far as other stuff, moving on to writing, this is everyone's favorite part. You can go ahead and leave the video now, but we're doing writing stuff. This Sunday, March 16th, which is one of my characters' birthdays, I am releasing the 10th anniversary of Book 1, Vengeance, Children of Faust, where I'm re-releasing that as its own separate listing on Amazon. It's being released in 6x9 format as a hardcover only, and it's being released for $30 US, which is a little steep, but the minimum I could sell it for, given its size, length, and hardcover, is like $21. And so from that, for perspective, I would only make about $4 per copy sold at 30. So, and I'm not here trying to make money, but you know, it should make at least a small amount of money for a sale for something I work so hard at, especially when I spend 10 fucking hours drawing and making the cover and then doing all the formatting. Nobody knows who should go first on this fucking multi-stop turn. This road right here, nobody ever knows who goes first. But yeah, with all the time I put into making the cover, there's like 50 plus pages of bonus content, and I'm really excited for it. Oh, I need a sip of something. I'm really excited for it, and I don't expect to get very many sales. Like, I'm going to be getting copies for myself. I know I have a friend who's going to get 1 or 2 copies, and then I'm having some people, for the sake of analytics, at least buy a copy for themselves, so it has a little bit of a bump at the beginning, and yeah, and then I'll run a promotion on it too. But it's hard to run a promotion for something that expensive for a series people don't know about. But I'll try to put a promotion on it at some point. So I'll try to do it in that first week that it's out, because that's when it's hot. That's the best time. So as far as that's pretty much done at this point. And after that, I'm gonna get back to writing the next book in the series, the last 2. This one currently is called, it's a long-ass title, Vengeance, Bane of Apotheosis, subtitle, Prelude Omnibus, because it's like a prelude, introduction, kind of like setting, establishment kind of thing for the next book. I talked about it before on the book channel, I was going to have this, which is basically just a big long intro, lead into the next big long intro segment for that book, but then this one is already like 100 pages, which is more than it's always more than I thought it would be, but it's like it needs to be. So imagine having the first 100 pages just be this and then go into the book. It's crazy. So I've made it its own separate thing. It's a prelude, and it's not 100% necessary, but if I'm writing it, it's necessary in its own way. It is a component of the story. I'm not writing it for shits and giggles. So yeah, anyways, that I'm pretty close to the end of that. I'm in like the last 2 or 3 chapters, and I should be able to go through them pretty quick, especially because it does end relatively abruptly, and then I'll just go back to the beginning, do my edits running through, and figure out what I need to do for a synopsis and do a cover for that. I think I have an idea for where the cover might be, but I don't quite know yet. And I'll either commission it or I'll fucking draw it myself, and I don't know. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. That's a little update for you guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.